Alright y'all, this is a really quick video because if I talk about this for too long, I'm gonna get pissed off for real. So let's just get into it.
Can you fuck me in your all like Mercedes? You can take my soul, just let me
While some of this video, the beginning of this video is gonna be about Stacey Abrams and the last half is gonna be about the Supreme Court. But while this is kind of focused on Stacey Abrams, I hope that by the time I'm done like ranting about this, you understand that it's not just Stacey Abrams. This is not how I feel about just Stacey Abrams. It's 99.9% of all these politicians. And that it's just like every time they come to you, they come kissing your ass, whispering sweet nothings in your fucking ear, and then when they feel like they get into a certain position, they want to switch this shit up. And it's not really a switch up because like I said, I think that, this is just my personal opinion, I think that opinion, but also like from what I've observed, I think that to ascend in politics in any kind of way, ascend, governor, you talking about Congress, all that type of shit, in order to ascend and also play the game, right? You have to kiss ass. You have to kiss ass, you have to conform, you have to be a part of the system. That's why all these people who are talking about, they getting, oh my gosh, I'm gonna change it, I'm gonna join it so I can change it. You're not going to change it, it's going to change you. Stacey Abrams took her ass up on this Twitter and said this shit. And like I said, because of my view of politicians, I have not been paying her ass no mind, like the rest of them. I've been paying their ass no mind. And I guess that, like, we could talk about that later. That could be a whole different discussion. That's a whole nother topic. I've been so disillusioned in general with all they asses. So I'm sure we can address that with another video, but this is what she said. Law enforcement are often paid less than a living wage, and that is wrong. We must raise pay for officers and address violent crimes as we work to build community trust and foster law enforcement. She goes on to list like the specific parts of her plan when it comes to basically just giving police departments more money. Now, I don't think that we have to reiterate this issue over and over and over and over again, but this is, you can see here, look, the graph says where US police spending ranks among worldwide military expenditures. The police in this country is getting more money than whole entire militaries of other countries. We don't have to go back and forth. We already know why. We already know what's going on, and that's the reason why Stacey Abrams is getting the reaction that she's getting right now. Y'all come in the game talking about defund. She was talking about defund the police, defund the police, defund the police, defund the police. Now it's like giving more money. Now it's giving more money in the same state that's attacking abortion rights, right? So it's like give more money to the police. They coming for abortion and all type of shit. Who's gonna enforce the anti-abortion laws and shit? Who's gonna enforce all this crazy shit that's going on? The police that you giving more money to, yeah. And what's more, she said living wage in this tweet. And they did a search, and so did I. And they said this is the only time that she's tweeted about a living wage. This is the only time, right? So the constituents have told you over and over and over and over and over and over, not just Stacey Abrams, but so many Democrats, so many people in general, so many government officials, so many politicians. The constituents have told you over and over and over and over and over and over again what we need. We need to feel safe walking around. We need to feel safe in our own fucking homes. We need to feel safe going to fucking shop, you know what I mean? We need to just feel safe driving on the goddamn streets. We told you what we needed. And what's more is that y'all been chucking money at these police departments for years on top of years on top of years. Every time something goes wrong, give them more money so that they can investigate themselves and train themselves. If something else goes wrong, give them even more fucking money. And over and time again, we've seen how that has resulted in them just arming themselves more. They're not being held accountable for shit. Y'all are literally feeding them more money while they keep fucking up the community. The same community that you want to vote for your silly ass. That shit is fucking crazy to me. A lot of politicians do this shit. And you have all these people gaslighting you, talking about, oh, you ain't going out there, why you ain't doing nothing, why you ain't doing. I am disillusioned with the entire system. And it's just crazy because I live underneath it. You know what I mean? I live underneath the system. I am held by the laws. I am bound by the laws, right? But I'm still disillusioned with that entire fucked up. So they come in the game, even the ones that think they about to do something, they come in the game kissing your ass, vote for me, even I'm gonna get on Biden's ass like I always love to do at the end of this shit, but they come in the game kissing your ass, and then as soon, it's just like All you have to do is wait. That's all. These politicians, all you have to do is wait. All you have to do is wait, because the people who actually pulling the strings gonna make sure that they ass get in line. That's it. That's it. So yeah, like I said, I have not been paying attention to any politician. I think my days of standing politicians, you probably could have caught me like 4 or 5 years ago, standing a politician. I'm not acting like I know everything. I definitely don't. But these politicians, all you have to do is wait. I'm not going up for none of their ass. I'm not going up for none of their ass. All of them owe me, okay? I just don't understand how so many people allow somebody who's getting paid, people who are getting paid off of your fucking coin, off of the checks that you make. That's where their salary coming from. And some of these people want you just because they a Democrat, just because they black, just because they whatever. You supposed to just kiss their ass automatically. No, bitch, they're going to bury us. They're going to bury us. A couple of rulings, speaking of getting buried, a couple of rulings that came from the Supreme Court, I think just either this week, this month, recently. States are apparently now required to fund private religious schools, so that's fun. I mean, it's not really surprising because, like I said, their Sky Daddy is printed on every fucking dollar bill in this country, and churches are not taxed, which is crazy as fuck to me. Crazy as hell. That's not surprising. Next, police can't be sued for not reading your rights. And then they also expanded gun rights so that you can carry with no permit, apparently, right? This is... Listen, this comes from the NBC. The Supreme Court on Thursday ruled that law enforcement officers can't be sued when they violate the rights of criminal suspects by failing to provide the familiar Miranda warning before questioning them. So while everyone was kikiing and giggling about how funny Trump was in the headlines, oh my God, I can't even remember. Remember these bitches used to have him on the talk show? I forget which one it was. I don't know if it was Jimmy Fallon. One of them playing with his fucking hair and shit on TV shows, just on talk shows and shit, like it's fun, bitch. He was sitting over there putting in fucking justices in the Supreme Court so that this shit could fucking happen, right? So not only that, they overturned Roe v. Wade. We already knew that was going to happen just based off of, we've been covering this. And that's scary as fuck already. Scary as hell. Now you gonna have these states coming in like, oh, okay, so y'all ain't protected no more? They're gonna come in and get done whatever the fuck they feel like they need to get done, whether that's abortion bans, all type of shit. So not only that, but you had Clarence Thomas' silly ass, right? He's, in his opinion, you can see a snippet of it here. He wrote that the Supreme Court should reconsider these cases, Griswold, Lawrence, whatever that word is that start with an O. These are the rulings that protect contraception, same-sex relationships, and same-sex marriage. So they're coming. They're coming. And obviously, we all know that this shit don't just stop at marriages. It doesn't just stop at trying to rip apart the families of queer couples, queer people, right? It doesn't just stop there, because the more you have this kind of language or law, these kinds of policies that go against specific minority groups or try to take rights away, that's when you get violence from the people that they're on, the society that they live in. Violence. Right? And what's more, I saw this tweet and I fucking cackled. Clarence Thomas. Miss Mama said he worried about same-sex marriage but married to a white woman. Now when they overturned Loving versus Virginia, then it's terrible. So of course the response from the Democrats, the response from Biden is as predictable as you can fucking imagine. He went up there, I think I remember seeing him say like, oh, basically these issues that y'all are pressed about, essentially like these issues that are getting y'all all hot and bothered, all this shit that's going on in the Supreme Court, all of that shit is at the meet me at the polls. It's all at the polls. Bitch, y'all control all the government. Y'all control the entire government. And I just be like, it's giving good cop, bad cop. But y'all, and the good cop don't even be that good. Both sides, you see what I'm saying? The two parties, good cop, bad cop. The good cop is just as bad as the bad cop. And they expect us to kiss the good cop ass when they're both gonna beat the shit out of us. They both have the same fucking end goal. That's why like they just seem like fucking puppets to me, right? Biden said, I call on everyone, no matter how deeply they care about this decision, to keep all the Roe versus Wade overturn. To keep all protests peaceful. No intimidation. Violence is never acceptable. Threats and intimidation are not speech. He also said we must stand against violence in every form. And it's just like, that's cute for you, sweetie. That's cute for you. I think that it's completely, not only is it inhumane and evil as fuck, but it's illogical to keep enacting violence against a society or a marginalized group within the society. It's completely illogical to continue to enact violent fucking policies against certain groups of people in this fucking country and expect for violence to not be returned. You see what I'm saying? If you keep punching somebody in the fucking face, so for him to get up there and not address people's concerns in a serious way, it's almost like y'all feel whatever y'all want to feel, but I don't want to feel uncomfortable. Everybody sit your ass down. I don't want no violence. It's just like you're literally causing violence. Roe versus Wade being overturned means fucking dead people. That's what it means. Taking away marginalized groups' rights and some of the rights they barely had anyway, you know what I mean? It equals violence. It equals death. So I don't know what the fuck they're up there talking about. Literally pouring gasoline, lighting a match, and telling y'all not to telling bitches don't bring water, bitch. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't call the fire. Just watch it burn. That's what they're saying. Watch the shit fucking burn and don't say nothing. Sit your ass down and be grateful that we even have your weirdo asses in this country to begin with. So yeah, it's just, as time goes on, and it's just like I'm going back to the Trump shit and how people are just, oh my God, he was just the funniest president. He was so funny. Some people, not all people. Some people, oh my God, he was, name the funniest thing Trump did. The funniest thing that motherfucker did was put Supreme Court justices on the bench. Oh, that's the funniest thing he did. Laugh about that, bitch. But yeah, Stacey Abrams, all this shit. It's just giving two sides of the same coin. It doesn't matter if they come out. It doesn't matter if the token is black. It doesn't matter if the puppet is black that they use. I think at the end of the day, politicians and government have the same end goal, and that's just to keep the fucking status quo. That's it. They can act like they want to shake it a little bit, but when it comes time to actually do some shit, it's almost like you better stay your black ass in line. Almost, you know? I guess what I'm saying overall is that they are not gonna save us. They're not gonna save us. They're coming for everybody. And also, we don't have to pretend that certain politicians come from fucking Mount Olympus just because the other opponent comes from a different circle, different level of hell, you know, than the Democratic opponents. We don't have to pretend that these politicians, these Democrats, are gods walking on earth just because their opponents say things out loud that some of these Democrats probably saying behind closed doors. We don't have to pretend that these people are prophets just because they get on the mic saying, oh, I think y'all sometimes kinda almost deserve some rights at some points in time, maybe. Like, get real. Ain't nobody gonna save us. I want the politicians standing to stop. Nobody gonna save us. Okay, they're using your coin to pay their salaries and eat good and sit their ass down and not do shit, bitch. So yeah, that's it. This video is not offering any solutions. It's not offering any answers to, oh my gosh, what can we do? I'm just stating what I see in front of me. The shit is fucked up. They are not our friends. They will talk in our face. They will buy every fucking ad on TV and turn around and do what's best for the establishment. That's it. Not for the people. So whatever, I'm done. Enjoy your weekend, be safe, because America is messy, especially this pride events and stuff. And make sure that you also have a good goddamn evening.
I'm a real bitch, these hoes knock offs. You want my dick, so bitch hop off. Cause they gon' call me firecracker when I pop off. They guard is what I'm having, all these bitches caught off.